Well, good morning. Welcome to this terrific Tuesday. I had to think about that for a second.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at my calendar before we walked in. I thought it was Wednesday. Not gonna lie.
I did too.
I had to look at
I
my
woke up and
calendar.
go, yay, it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
Tuesday.
glad you're tuning in. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
I'm Maddie Conklin. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, totally woke up like, yay, Wednesday, halfway through the week. Here we go.
Nope, it's just Tuesday.
Just another
Terrific
Tuesday.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Can I just say even though it was semi-nice yesterday, like it wasn't freezing cold like it was over the weekend, the frigid temps have me in my Betty Crocker mood, you know?
Oh, nice.
But not
yes.
with baking. I guess it's Betty Homemaker more so than anything.
Betty cooking?
Betty cooking mood. I made a homemade turkey meatloaf last night.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
It was delicious. And I always thought as a kid, because my dad, I guess he's just dramatic, made it seem like such a task to make a meatloaf. Like
It's so easy.
It's so easy. And he'd be there chopping. He's like, it's going to take an hour and a half to make. And so I just put one in at like 4:50 yesterday and was ready to eat by 6.
To me, that's the easiest meal. If you can
Right?
pop them in the oven and not worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get so much stuff done. Yeah, I felt like a kid again because I did a side of macaroni and cheese and then steamed broccoli. So.
Oh, see, I'd rather have mashed potatoes and then the broccoli too.
Well, see, I didn't have the mashed potatoes on hand. I just had the mac and cheese. So. But yes.
But still, yeah.
It's still
all
also
good.
good.
I mean, it's all good.
Yeah. So.
Ah.
And it did make me feel like an adult. Like truly an adult.
Making your own meatloaf.
Making your own meatloaf.
Yes.
Adulting 101. Make
Adulting.
your own meatloaf. Because it cooked perfectly. It wasn't like still pink in the middle when I pulled it out. Like it was cooked to perfection.
Okay.
Then I let it, while other things were cooking, I let it just sit and stay warm.
This leads me to a follow-up question.
Yes.
What was the first meal you learned to make, like, as an adult?
As an
To
adult.
make on your own. I can think of mine, but I think it's everybody's.
I really don't know. I can't. I don't know.
I'll give you mine.
Okay.
Spaghetti.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. Maybe that's the trick. Because it's not like anything fancy. You boil the water for the noodles, and you take the ragu pizza sauce and put it, and you heat it up, and you combine it, and you're like,
And then you're done. Yeah.
that was it. But
Yeah, because I feel like as a kid, because my parents' work schedules / other things, I kind of had to make dinner for myself a lot. This is not a sob story by any means, but they had frozen teriyaki chicken, so I'd always do that with biscuits.
can I get a tissue? Because this is really sad.
I know, right? So I was kind of left to my own device because my sisters were in college. So I started making dinner and stuff at like 6th grade. So I guess it would be the frozen teriyaki chicken with the biscuits and then like a side of, lettuce with cheese on it.
This makes me think of little Maddie at 6th grade cooking dinner going, the sun will come out tomorrow.
That's your
Little orphan Maddie's making mac and cheese.
Now this is where I'm saying I'm not trying to do a sob story or anything. But it was just me and my dog Zoe for a lot of my adolescent years.
Oh, that remind me to the sob story of when we first moved to Texas and we didn't have a place to live, so we were living with my aunt and uncle in their apartment, but it was so cramped in a tiny apartment.
Yeah.
My aunt and uncle, one of their kids was born, me and my 3 brothers.
Oh, okay.
And then they had to go to daycare. I was the only one in school, so I had to ride the bus by myself to school, and I hated riding the bus, so I'd intentionally go out and miss the bus so I wouldn't have to ride it. But then when I would, I'd have to come home every day to an empty apartment by myself, a 1st grader.
Oh!
And let myself into the apartment as a 1st grader and turn on the TV, and I would watch TV until anybody got home.
No wonder you're so independent. Look at you. That 1st grade, I did not know left, right, or center when I was in 1st grade, so.
I remember it like it was yesterday. Oh man, I got some more stories too about some terrible babysitters, and my mom feels guilty to this day too about some terrible babysitters later on. I got some stories.
All right, story time later.
Anyhow, we'll get to that. I don't want to cry yet on this Tuesday. Here's what's happening.
I laugh at your tears. I'm just kidding.
I feel like we've talked about a word of the year recently. I guess this is a different word of the year.
It's another word of the year, yeah.
Because didn't we talk about something recently about
We
that?
did, and I can't. I think it was like the top words of the year or something like 6.
Well, Merriam-Webster has released their 2025 Word of the Year. I disagree with this one. It's slop. The definition has expanded to mean digital content of low quality that is usually produced by artificial intelligence. This is usually in reference to advertising images, cheesy propaganda, hashtag fake news, etc. The word slop was first used in the 1700s to mean soft mud, but is now generally used to mean something of little value. To me, it's like porridge.
That's
It's
what I think. Slop.
It's
You get it out of a big old, like, potted something and just flop.
Big Brother. On the TV show Big Brother, they eat slop.
Yeah.
If they're the have-nots and they lose challenges, they have to eat slop,
There you go.
which is high in fiber and protein, but it just tastes terrible.
It tastes horrible,
It's
yeah.
good for your body, but just tastes terrible.
I guess what could be considered slop, and I'm eating it up, but the Sora videos, have you seen those on TikTok?
I love
Sora?
them. They're
great.
hilarious.
The chiropractors, where
Love
they
'em.
fall
I love
on the
them.
old people.
Have you seen the Wicked ones? Where it's the Sora videos of Wicked, and so on the stage production. Wicked,
Okay.
Not the movie, but the stage where Elphaba flies and she falls.
No, I
It's
haven't
just-
seen those.
I've seen so many of her falling, and every time she falls, but it still makes me laugh. And it's different scenarios, but there's Elphaba and
Yeah.
she falls.
See, different content consumption, but same meaning. Everyone falls into or gets hurt, and we find it funny.
it's funny.
What does that say about us? Yeah, slop. Cool.
Slop. I don't agree, but okay.
6'7" slop.
I would rather say 6'7" because at least, oh my gosh, the sweetest little girl. Every time at ballet, she's the sweetest little girl. She comes up to me she goes, "Hi, Jeremy, 6'7", every rehearsal. And
Do you go
so I go,
8, 9?
well, I want to say, do you know why 6 was scared of 7? 7, 8, 9. So
There
I
you
told her that, and she looked at me like this.
And then she's
So now I've just learned. She comes up to me and goes, "Jeremy, 6'7", and I go, 6'7", and that's the end of it.
boom.
Don't know.
That's how you shut it down. And if you love syrup, right down to your soul. These may be the kicks for you, okay? Dennis. Nope.
Denny's. I was like, what? I was like, who's Dennis?
Who's Dennis? It's
Who's
Denny's,
Dennis?
It's Denny's ugly brother. Denny's is launching new shoes called Sticky Kicks. The gimmick is they're made with real Denny's syrup, which sloshes around inside a clear panel on the side of the shoe. Ew. The diner chain says this is a first and should be a last. But these sticky shoes, of course, they're not coming cheap, not a grand slam. They're almost $200 a pair, and Denny's says a limited number of pairs will go on sale tomorrow. And no, the syrup in the shoe should not be used or eaten. Well, I would rather talk to Dennis about
Let's
this.
ask Dennis how he feels.
Let's ask Dennis how he feels. I'm sorry, but like, what is, I get it, collector's item, but what is the point? What is the point?
But you know what then? That makes me think every brand could have their own. So McDonald's could have sneakers with maybe their ketchup inside of it.
Or Big Mac sauce.
Or Big Mac sauce.
Oof.
You know?
That smell after a while. Like, wouldn't that attract rodents and ants and bugs and like the syrup?
It would have to be very well sealed.
And maybe is it even real syrup, or is it like the toys
Artificial.
we used to like, you know, I don't know.
That is to me one of the most bonkers ideas companies have. But again,
I mean, there was perfume for Chick-fil-A and all that stuff.
oh, and then the candles we talked about that Charlie told us
Yesterday.
earlier that people were barfing at
Yeah.
when smelling them.
Yesterday's headlines, yeah.
Oh.
You know what? I'm just gonna stick to having syrup on my pancakes.
But
that's
can
about
I say, the maple syrup icing pancakes yesterday, still in my brain.
If anyone has made those or is thinking about making them and will make them in the future, let us know, because seriously, it was so
good. Tom, now, did you just try the icing yesterday, or did you get any of the other goodness?
Just the icing. It by itself was pretty good. Really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's replacing the maple syrup, right?
Yes,
So-
and picture on a very fluffy pancake, which is not sweet.
And it's warm and then it melts. Like,
it would be great.
It was, yeah.
Sounds
And I'm
good.
sorry we did not save a single bite of
well,
pancake for
no,
you.
no,
all right.
no. Listen, I don't want to throw her under the bus,
But here it goes.
but here it goes. She only made 4 pancakes.
4. You guys ate. So
Dennis? I'm
Maddie,
not
you
taking
had
up with
4
Dennis.
pancakes?
Dennis?